flow are Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi.
The starting fives for our game. Here's a look at both lineups. Tip-off coming up in just a moment.
This is my kind of basketball, fellas. Both of these teams make their mark on the defensive end of the floor.
The game is played at both ends, and great scoring will only get you so far. These teams have a firm understanding of that.
And for teams that are committed to winning, it's understood that locking in on defense will be part of what separates them.
Ionescu misses.
It's Burton.
The kick out to Hayes. Thornton outside. Back to Hayes. To the paint. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
I admire Hayes' vision. I mean, she's pretty much aware and alert of everything happening on the court.
Loud outside. Drills the three-pointer.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
It's Burton.
Now here is Hayes. That's her second shot and her second basket. My math says that's 2 for 2.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
Some great tight defense right there. Got right up on her and forced the miss.
Just close enough to bother her on the shot, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
Now here is Hayes. Rejected by Jonquel Jones. Pass to Stewart. Oh, and the fast break for the Liberty. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Knocks down the three ball.
Can't give Ionescu any airspace from downtown. If you do, she'll torch you from there.
Well, it's hard to believe, but Natasha Cloud has been in the league for a decade. Really impressive.
Especially when you consider she was a second-round pick. Cloud is an elite defensive guard. Great at the point of attack, and she runs such a good offense as well.
Now here's Fágbénlé.
Hayes. Six on the shot clock. Thornton. Pass to Burton. Launches a three. That doesn't go, and she's 0 for 1 from the field. Here's Ionescu. Now Cloud. She's guarded by Hayes. Now here's Jones.
Now Fágbénlé.
It's good, and she makes her first shot of the game.
That 6'6" height coming in handy for Jones, able to see the floor well and rotate it to the open player.
Down low. And she lays it straight in.
She did so well to lead her teammate right to the ideal spot. That's the kind of playmaking coaches like to see.
Now here is Ionescu. Pass to Stewart. Jacks up a three. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
Sometimes you see Breanna Stewart and wonder how anyone can stop her. She has ridiculous range.
Here's Thornton. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And it's good. 2 points.
Way to work the ball in close to the hoop.
New York leading. Pass to Stewart. Shoots off the step back, and she connects with the jumper.
Not a lot of players these days operate in this space, but Stewie just loves the in-between shots.
Now here's Fágbénlé.
Hayes from the line, and the Valkyries another bucket.
And here's Fágbénlé.
Outside Stewart. Screening Ionescu from outside. No good. And she's off to a slow start, 1 for 4. to Hayes. Defended by Stewart. Back to Hayes. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Lays it up and banks it in.
Tiffany Hayes.
And the Liberty with possession here.
And for this Valkyries team in their first season, Tim, what do you like about their roster?
I like the experience they added. Kayla Thornton from the expansion draft, Tiffany Hayes as a free agent. Those two will lead this young roster.
The Valkyries trail. Outside Hayes. And it's Breanna Stewart with the rebound. Pass to Phoebish. And here's Ionescu. Stewart. And she gets that one to go off the front iron.
Stewart's presence down low stems from her skills and finesse. She's something to watch and something to admire.
And the play stops. Whistle on what looks like an illegal screen.
Good call there. Her feet still moving when she set the screen.
And she sort of lowered her shoulder into her too. A move you perfected, actually. But they were going to get her there one way or the other.
Ionescu has it. Pass to Burke. Inside. Stewart. Oh, yes, she did. 5 up, 5 down for her so far.
Special delivery right there, fellas. Just a wonderful entry feed.
And here's Martin. And here's Burton. Covered by Ionescu. To the inside. Simon with the steal. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Stewart. Pass to Burke. Ionescu. Covered by Thornton. Parked down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so it's Golden State with it. 7-point differential. Out to the left wing. The tray drains the three-pointer.
Nice pass. She got that ball right into her teammate's shooting pocket, and it yielded great results.
Offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Liberty out in front, up by 4. And we've got more exciting basketball action coming your way right after the break. And now the second quarter just getting set to begin. And taking a look at the Liberty performance here. Guys, what are your thoughts?
I think the roof is up, but get some people some umbrellas. It has been raining in here. A lot of threes.
Yeah, you know I'm a huge umbrella guy, but hey, when it rains, it pours. And they haven't let up from beyond the arc.
Clock at 2. And Sandalasini gets it to go. And it's New York's ball. Simon outside. Pass to Jones. Shoots over me here. Shot's good by Jones.
A versatile and athletic player with a developed perimeter game. Jones is always a threat when she's out on the court.
Starting the second quarter and about a minute gone.
Oh, shoot it!
From the arc. Sandalasini can't get it to go.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Pass to Martin.
Now Zandelicini. Here's a me here. Down low. Sottily with the steal. Now Burke. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Pass to Jones. And she uses the glass on the layup.
A premier interior scorer, Jones's physical presence is enough to intimidate defenders.
Now here's Billings.
Guarded by Sottily.
Right side Billings.
Zandelicini. It's stolen away. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Golden State with the ball.
Trailing here by 8.
Pass to Martin.
Zandelicini.
And here's Martin.
5 on the clock.
Up top Billings.
Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
And the main role of Monique Billings on this team is to rebound.
When you look at the advanced numbers for basketball nerds like me, rebounding percentage specifically, Monique Billings is one of the best in league history.
Excellent physical play wins Jones the bucket, and she even manages to pocket a foul along the way.
It's been an incredible career and journey for Jonquel Jones.
You think about it, I mean, she's born in the Bahamas, drafted out of a mid-major school, just 6 points per game as a rookie, but Jones has worked herself into an MVP, WNBA champion, one of the great stories in league history.
Well, normally when we talk defense, we tend to lean towards bigs. So let's switch it around. Who's the best defensive guard, perimeter player?
Well, Natasha Cloud stands out to me. She's got great reach, plays hard, and is just so experienced. She can see plays before they happen.
Yeah, she's great, but I'm going with Dejanay Carrington. She is relentless, plays with physicality, plus some serious attitude as well.
They're really on back foot at this point.
Yeah, at both ends of the floor. Things are just not going their way.
Pass to Hayes. Fágbénlé, guarded by Jones. Tiffany Hayes for 3.
And again, Golden State no good.
Now here is Ionescu. She's guarded by Hayes. Now here is Ionescu. Now Stewart. New York, no good that time either.
Golden State with the ball.
11-point game. Now here is Hayes. She's guarded closely. Pass to Fágbénlé. Rejected by Jonquel Jones.
A stalwart on the defensive end. Jones's timing when it comes to shot blocking is just phenomenal.
Here's Misaman. Sinks that one from the post.
Took advantage of some shoddy D there. They got to at least get a finger on her.
Hayes, covered by Ionescu. Pass is on Delacini. Burton. And again, Golden State no good.
Really tough for this club right now, trying to do anything to stop the run.
And no matter what they try, it doesn't work. Gotta slow it down and just get back to the basics and the fundamentals.
Three-pointer Breanna Ionescu. Kept alive. Misaman drops in the layup for two.
Backed by strong fundamentals, Misaman can just get so creative when she's establishing her position.
Pass to Hayes. Fágbénlé, covered by Ionescu.
Looking around the league, is it safe to say that the Liberty have the best big three?
Well, to me, it's no doubt. You have former MVPs in Breanna Stewart and Jonquel Jones, and then you got an all-WNBA point guard in Sabrina Ionescu. And beyond the collection of talent, these three are a great fit. Even with every shot clanging off the iron, she seems determined to continue hoisting up these threes. But I think it's time to maybe take a step in.
Hayes for three.
And again, Golden State no good.
And so it's New York with it. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Back to Ionescu. It's tipped. Over Hayes. Another shot.
Valkyries with the rebound. Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Yeah, I think the coach is trying to take the wind out of their sails here. They're on the wrong end of a run and need to sort things out offensively and defensively.
Yeah, things were starting to spiral out of control on them a little bit, and a timeout was a no-brainer there.
Yeah, exactly, Brian.
Difficult situation here for Golden State.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Fágbénlé. Tries to snap the cold streak. Rebounded by Jonquel Jones. Ionescu outside. Offline from top of the key jumper.
But he got away with a major lapse there.
And so we wrap up the first half. It's the Liberty up by 15. And we will be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close. And we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third started. What a game we're seeing from Stewart.
Well, I think it'll be important to see if they can stop her down in the second half, because so far they have not had any answer for her when she's down on the block.
Yeah, maybe mixing up her looks, bumping her out, front her, double down, just do something. To throw her off her rhythm.
And welcome back as we begin the second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, but anything can happen. Pass to Hayes. It's Burton, covered by Ionescu. For three, Kayla Thornton. New York with the rebound.
The third WNBA title for Breanna Stewart. Won in 2024 with New York, and it was a special one.
No doubt, bringing the Liberty an original WNBA franchise, their first ever championship. It was a bounce back for Stewie New York. Remember, they dropped the 23 series for the Aces.
Pass to Hayes. Cloud pulls it in. Thiebish. Three-pointer, Breanna Ionescu. The shot off that time.
Well, most games she can hit from deep, but this game, it's not there for her.
Pass to Hayes. Takes the three. No good on that shot.
On an open look like that, she's just got a gift for making the weak coverage pay.
That's a surprising miss. She's almost always deadly when she's that open, even from way downtown.
Just shrugging off the contact, making it look easy. Jones is showing off the strength.
And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Thornton. Hayes, she's covered by Cloud. To the middle, stolen by Jones. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Stewart, and she takes it in for the layup off a very nice knee.
What a great sight to see. Stewart doesn't need much to get going, and once she does, she is so tough to guard.
Pass to Hayes. Now here is Thornton. It's Burton for three. And it's Breanna Stewart with the rebound. To the paint. And that comes off the assist by Natasha Cloud.
And as they continue to dominate, you wonder just how much higher this lead might get.
And it really could get out of hand because their defense has been just as excellent as their offense.
Great overall game.
Outside Hayes. Inside. A nice shot by Fágbénlé.
She made that pass to a spot and let her teammate run right into it. That is how you distribute the basketball.
New York calls timeout.
We've had this new playoff format for a few years now. How are you guys liking it?
I love it. I think it's great. You know, the 1-18 bracket, I think that's great. We really get to see the best two teams in the final. It doesn't matter if they're in the East or the West.
And I was a fan of the new best-of-3 first-round series. We used to have those one-game winner-take-all rounds. I like that they expanded the total number of games in the postseason. You see the vision from Stewart there. That's something that every coach in the league would appreciate.
Pass to Fágbénlé. Hayes. Now Fágbénlé. Guarded by Jones. And here's Hayes. Can't connect from long distance.
I mean, it would have been something to see her hit from all the way back there.
There aren't many players that can hit from out there, but she's definitely one of them.
Good once again. That makes her 8 for 9 this game.
It's been all one-way traffic here. They've really been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get.
It just keeps increasing.
Pass to Hayes. And here's Burton, covered by Ionescu. Pick by Fágbénlé. Burton gets the bucket.
She might not be the top sharpshooter in this league, but that's not a shot that we can afford to give to her.
Well, this is the first season of Valkyries basketball, so what's a realistic goal for this team?
Well, to me, Blake, it's about getting a solid base, an identity, a fan base, develop players, and you can't worry too much about wins and losses as an expansion team.
The basket drops, and she gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming up for her.
Hey, every team wants length and shooting. Breanna Stewart brings you both.
And both at an elite level defense as well. I mean, Stewart's 6'4", one of the best shot blockers on one end. And offensively, she's more than capable of a 50-40-90 season.
And that one misses.
And not just an incredible talent. Stewart is also a winner. Someone you build your entire franchise around.
For 3, Kayla Thornton. It's rebounded by Sabali. Here's New York now. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Outside, Stewart misses the 3. Golden State with the ball. Pass to Martin. Thornton up top. Sabali with the steal. Down low. Here's Jones. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Well, she shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. You know, like we say, she's been making music all day long.
Thornton outside. Here's the pick. Pass to Martin. 5 to shoot. Here's Thornton. There's the 3. The shot misses. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Now here's Sabali.
A rebound by Rupert.
You know, typically she has the touch to finish when she's in that tight. Not sure what happened there.
Thornton outside. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Yeah, whether by design or by accident, that was a very high-quality shot they created.
And as we conclude the 3rd quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Liberty out in front, delivering the blowout. And 4th quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Welcome back as the 4th quarter is right ahead. Not exactly a close contest here. Loud outside. Pass to Misaman. And here's Ionescu. Goes up on the wing. Good as the jump shot falls.
This is her game. Ionescu is a scorer and stays active on offense. You love her confidence.
Here's Martin. Off target from outside. And the Liberty with possession here. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Pass to Ionescu. Here's Cloud. The three bangs home the trifecta.
Well, she sets up so many of her teammates. Nice to see Cloud being the one getting the pass.
In transition, here come the Liberty. Here's Ionescu. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
It's been all about tempo and pace with them, and it's led them to a big advantage in fast break points.
It's a big reason they're in front, Tim. All that early offense, when they've had the chance to push it, they've pushed
And
it.
this is a team that loves to go up and down the floor, Brian, and we love to watch it.
Pass to Ami here. Martin.
Misama covering. Now Burton. They need this.
It's rebounded by Savali.
Misama outside. Now here's Harrison. Here's Ionescu. And again, it's New York with a three.
Zero hesitation on Ionescu's shots. She's pretty much got it all picked out so that once she gets the ball, she's automatic.
Pass to Burton. Here's the three. They get it again. Good.
That's some tenacity inside, battling for the second chance points.
Timeout called the Liberty.
Valkyries making a change here.
They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And you know the best part? It gives them an opportunity to give their starters a rest.
Yeah, they might not have to come back in. For three, Emma Misama nailed from three-point land.
Man, this fourth quarter has been tremendous, really, for them from three-point range.
Yeah, a ton of their points coming from long range here. What a barrage.
And what a time to hit the threes.
Pass to Zondalasini. And she can't answer back the three-pointer offline. Now here's Gardner.
She's covered by Fágbénlé.
Here's Johannes. No good on the triple.
Here's the Valkyries with the ball.
And here's Fágbénlé. If you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here.
That's what she does, guys. Takes what the defense gives her and turns it into points.
Here's Talbot. Pass to Johannes. The three ball. No good that time. And here's Zondalasini. Here's Martin. She's covered by Gardner.
Now here's Ami here.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Zondalasini. But they recover it. To the middle. Fágbénlé. New York with the rebound. Gardner with it. Pass to Johannes. And here's Gardner.
Misaman outside.
This one for three. Buries it from three-point range.
And add another three-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You love to see that.
Here's Zondelasini.
Up top, Fágbénlé.
6 to shoot. Over Harrison. Fágbénlé can't hit.
It's very dangerous to leave her open like that. Lucky break for the D that she missed it.
Pass to Misaman. Gardner. And here's Johannes. Three-pointer.
Martin pulls it in.
The defender draped all over her. She just couldn't shake loose.
To the inside.
Ami here inside.
Misaman covering.
Picked by Fágbénlé. Pass to Martin.
Let's go with a three. That shot off. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Here's Johannes.
Here's Gardner. Sinks the triple.
Well, whenever Gardner looks for her shot, I think it's a great move, especially from outside the arc.
Now Burton.
Pass to Martin.
The three is up. The rebound by the Liberty.
Here's Johannes.
Here's Talbot. To the paint. Now here's Misaman.
Here's Johannes.
Fires from deep. Pass to Harrison.
Now Talbot.
Now Johannes. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
This game really a defining game for what they can do when they're playing at their best. Being here at home helps, but the execution anywhere was terrific.
And that's a wrap, everyone.